Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes, you're welcome to Extra Crispy, man. So the network, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna keep it, man. So the next NBA season is just around the corner, guys. And with that being said, there's gonna be new rosters, new teams, new trades that are gonna be going down. So we got one new trade idea for every NBA franchise, according to Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report, guys. Let's go ahead and get going on this. See if these trades are looking like. First one we got is the Atlanta Hawks. Tony Snell in a 2022 lottery pick, the first round pick for Trevor Ariza. Hell no, man. Tony Snell's not a bad player. And, like, Trevor Ariza's fine. But Tony Snell's good enough. And not to mention, you already have DeAndre Hunter. You already have Cam Reddish. You don't really need Trevor Ariza. If it was Tony Snell for Trevor Ariza, sure, I could be argued into doing that. But I'm not giving up a first round pick, man. I'm not doing that. That's a bad trade. Okay, next up we got the Boston Celtics. Hey, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, a 2021 first round pick and a 2024 top 5 protected pick to the Houston Rockets for James Harden, guys. Once again, hail to the no, man. I'm not doing this if I'm a Celtics fan. If I'm a Rockets fan, I'm doing it because that's one hell of a haul. James Harden's trade value, man, is not going up. That's all I'm gonna say. That like you would be lucky to get Marcus Smart and some first round picks for James Harden. I'm not also giving up the young Jaylen Brown, who is just a good complementary piece to Jason Tatum already. This would just completely, in my opinion, kind of stagnate the development of Jason Tatum. James Harden would just really not work in a Brad Stevens offense. He's way too damn selfish. No, bad trade. Brooklyn Nets. Taurean Prince and a 2021 second round pick to San Antonio Spurs for Rudy Gay. I kind of like that. I mean, Rudy Gay is up there in age, but I guess he kind of fits in with the whole, like, hey, we're trying to win right now with the Brooklyn Nets and give us some good consistent scoring, more of a veteran player than Taurean Prince is. Second round pick's not much to give up. Taurean, I think, in the long run is the better player just because, obviously, being younger and stuff, and Rudy Gay is going to be on the decline soon. I mean, he already is from, like, the beginning of his career, man. But, yeah, not bad. Can play, the 4 spot or the 3 spot. Taurean can play the 4 spot, but I like him more at the 3. When he's at the 4, he's really bad defensively. So, yeah, that's not a bad trade. Charlotte Hornets, we got Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, 2023 pick, and a second round pick to the Orlando Magic for Aaron Gordon and Khem Birch. I think there's probably better trades to be had out there. Like, I would like to see Aaron Gordon play with LaMelo Ball just because I feel like, that fast break potential has some good potential, I guess, man, is the only way to say that. But, yeah, the Magic don't need Terry Rozier at all. They already have Cole Anthony and Markelle Fultz, which is going to lead to a point guard battle within the next few seasons anyway. And not to mention, I really like PJ Washington on the Charlotte Hornets, so Aaron Gordon doesn't really fit in there. It's just not really a good fit trade for either side. All right, we got Chicago Bulls. Thaddeus Young and Tomas Satoransky to the Golden State Warriors for Andrew Wiggins and a 2022 second-round pick. I don't really see any world where the Warriors do this unless they are really just trying to get rid of Andrew Wiggins' contract. So, sure, maybe. But outside of that, do the Bulls even really want Andrew Wiggins? I mean, they already have Otto Porter. I would say Patrick Williams is more of like a 4 than he is a 3 in the future, so it doesn't really affect that too much. But yeah. This trade does nothing for me. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it. It's just something. But I don't really see either side really doing this. Okay, next up we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love to the Charlotte Hornets for Cody Zeller, Malik Monk, and Miles Bridges. Kind of actually like this trade a bit. Once again, I do like PJ Washington, but I guess PJ could come off of the bench for a few seasons, and that would not really be a big deal. But yeah, Kevin Love with Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball, that's kind of interesting. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, they get themselves a nice wing player, Miles Bridges. Although, Isaac Okoro looks like he's going to be pretty damn nice. They already got Jetty Osman, so they don't absolutely need a Miles Bridges. Malik Monk just gives them another, shooting guard off the bench, I guess. So, and then Cody Zeller is a center. I mean, he could back up Andre Drummond. That'd be fine. It's not really a bad trade. I kind of like it for both sides if I'm thinking about it. Dallas Mavericks, we got James Johnson and a 2021 second-round pick and a 2025 top 10 protected pick to the Pacers for Miles Turner. The pick would be nice for the Pacers to get. I love Miles Turner. I feel like he'd be a great fit on the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know if it's really enough for the Pacers to get back, but like I said, I don't know if it would top 10 protected. I think it would just need to be an unprotected pick, to be honest. That'd be fine. Miles Turner, still a really young player, not really a bad contract. Does exactly what he wants to do these days. So yeah, okay. Denver Nuggets. Here we go. Here we go, James Harden. Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris, Will Barton, Zeke something, 2021 first round pick, 2025 top in exchange for James Harden. No. It's too much of, okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know if I think it's just like the lack of seeing James Harden do anything in the playoffs that really has me hesitant for teams that are like contenders already to make these big time shifts in their lineup. Because yes, I guess it could work out nicely where Jamal and James Harden's like the best damn backcourt in the NBA. You got Jokic obviously, but I also like Michael Porter Jr. a lot. But I also recognize that Michael Porter is young and has back issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad trade for both sides. I actually really like it for the Houston Rockets because I feel like Michael Porter, just him having like that chance to be like a small forward playing with John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins would be a nice addition. It still feels like a little bit too much, but that's just me disrespecting James Harden now, I guess, right? Because like a year ago I would be like, yeah, that's a nice trade, man. But just right now, I don't like his attitude as of late, I guess. Next up, we got my Detroit Pistons. We got Derrick Rose to the Dallas Mavericks for Jalen Brunson, Josh Green, and a 2021 second round pick. I will do this every single day, man. I love Jalen Brunson. I feel like he is the perfect backup point guard. I would love him backing up Killian Hayes just because like he's young, but he's a very smart player. He has a very high basketball IQ and just somebody you can just kind of rely on, right? Josh Green, don't know much about him. I believe he was the rookie pick, and we also get a second round pick out of it. This is a big time W for the Pistons. And, for the Mavericks, they get a really good, probably 6-man. I don't think Derrick Rose would start for that team because Luka used to want him at point guard. But, would definitely help with the whole trying to win a championship for the Dallas Mavericks, right? So I like the trade as a Piston fan. Golden State Warriors, we got Wiggins, Kevon Looney, Jordan Poole to the OKC Thunder for Al Horford and George Hill. I would kind of be okay with it, I guess. It does kind of leave the Warriors without a small forward. I guess they got Kelly Oubre for the 3 spot. So it kind of leaves them without a shooting guard, to be honest. But Al Horford would work out nicely in the Warriors' rotation. Be a good matchup for James Wiseman, I suppose. George Hill gives them a nice veteran point guard, kind of like a Charles Livingston type of player off the bench, just from like that veteran point guard standpoint. So, okay, yeah. And obviously, I would say the Thunder probably need a small forward. I think the Warriors would also need to give up a pick, though. They would also need to go. No, I guess Al Horford still has a few years left on his contract, so maybe not a pick. It's not a bad trade. I kind of like it. Okay. Next up, we got the Houston Rockets. James Harden to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. I'm not doing this on the Heat. I'm moving on, man. I'm not giving up all those great young players for James Harden. I'm not doing it. Okay, Indiana Pacers. Victor Oladipo to the Chicago Bulls for Zach LaVine. That kind of reminds me of the Spider-Man meme where both players are pointing at each other. These are both two really good shooting guards that should probably be like second or third options on championship teams. Oladipo does nothing for the Bulls, and Zach LaVine does nothing for the Pacers. It just really doesn't do anything for either side. I don't like it. Next up, we got the Clippers with Zubac, Terrence Mann, Rajon Tucker to the Oklahoma City Thunder for George Hill. Sure, why not? It gives them a point guard. They got Reggie Jackson, which is fine. They obviously got Patrick Beverly, but George Hill's kind of been like a been there, done that type of player, so not bad. Los Angeles Lakers, we got Kyle Kuzma to the New York Knicks for Reggie Bullock and a 2021 second round pick. Trash trade. No way. Why? I don't know why the Lakers would ever do this. Reggie Bullock's a good knockdown shooter, but Kyle Kuzma's looking like something in the preseason, man. I'm not doing this, okay? And I hate this. The Lakers don't need Kyle Kuzma. Okay, they also don't need Reggie Bullocks. They can get something else. Memphis Grizzlies, we got Kyle Anderson, second round pick to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Jarrett Culver. So the Grizzlies get Jarrett Culver, who was like the 4th pick in the draft, and the Minnesota Timberwolves get some second round picks for a second-year player? Stupid. Okay. These are really bad trades so far. Miami Heat, we got Kendrick Nunn to the Pacers with CJ McConnell, 2021, top 10 protected pick. I guess that's kind of interesting, assuming they want to go like full on with like Goran Dragic. Then you still get like a good backup with CJ McConnell, and you get a pick out of it. So it's kind of like, especially if they don't want to pay Kendrick Nunn, money, because I think he's still on his like, it's not really a rookie contract, but like his first contract where it was like $1.6 million or something. So they don't want to pay Kendrick Nunn. I guess it's good to get a veteran and a pick out of it, right? So we'll kind of see how that goes in the future. Milwaukee Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo, GJ Wilson to the match for Alfred Camino and some second round picks. Nope. Dante's a good role player. I really actually hated that they tried trading him to the Kings, although they were going to get Bogdan out of it, so I guess I can kind of see that. So if you get Bogdan, sure, why not? But getting Alfred Camino, not worth it, even if it's picks. For the T-Wolves, so we got Jarrett Culver in a top 23, top 8 protected pick to Atlanta Hawks for John Collins. So previously, Jarrett Culver was worth like what was it, like James Johnson? What was it? What was the trade before? I know it was just up here, man. Yeah, Kyle Anderson. Now all of a sudden he's worth John Collins. Okay. I actually like the trade for the T-Wolves because John Collins, not really great defensively, but still like him with Cat in the front court. He's better than Juancho Hernangomez. Got to give him that, right? So, and then, of course, the Hawks, like Jarrett Culver, just once again, he's going to be stuck on a team where he's not going to be given a great opportunity because some of the other guys are already on the squad. So I get it, but I don't. Pelicans, we got J.J. Redick to the Bucks for Dante DiVincenzo, G. Wilson, and Pat Connaughton. Okay, that's 3 good players for J.J. Redick, and Redick on the Bucks, playing with Giannis and stuff will obviously be nice, which I'm pretty sure we saw before, right? New York Knicks, Alec Burks, 2021 pick to the Portland for Anfernee Simons. I actually like that a lot. Anfernee Simons, I think he has pretty good potential in the NBA. Not really going to find out with him playing behind Damian Lillard. And then Alec Burks going to the Portland Trailblazers. They don't really need him, but getting the pick's nice. But I really like it for the Knicks. Just gives them like a point guard where it's like, okay, let's see what we have with this. At least it's not Alfred Payton, right? Next up, we got the OKC Thunder with George Hill to the Celtics for Romeo Langford and Semi Ojeleye. Yes. Well, it would be good like early on because Kemba Walker's injured, so it gives you a rotation of Jeff Teague at point guard with George Hill as the backup. But once Kemba's back, George Hill, I'm sure there's still some PT out there for him to have, but you're going to be running a double point guard backcourt, which I guess can still work because George Hill's a really good three-point shooter. But I do like Romeo going to the OKC Thunder. I do like that a lot. And Semi Ojeleye, both guys that get chances on a rebuilding team, so I do like that. Next up, we got the Magic. Aaron Gordon, Mo Bamba to the OKC Thunder for Trevor Reeves, George Hill, and 2021 first-round pick. No, I'm not ready to give him Mo Bamba yet for a pick. Plus, giving away Aaron Gordon that exchange, I'm not ready, man. I still think Mo Bamba needs a chance. Next up, we got the 76ers. Do I see Curry on this? Okay. Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Tyrese Maxey, 2021 pick, 2023 top 3 pick for Steph Curry. Warriors hang up instantly. We got the Phoenix Suns, Jay Crowder and Jalen Smith to the Atlanta Hawks for John Collins and Tony Snell. They literally just got Jay Crowder. They ain't gonna trade him already, man. I mean, it's not bad. Like John Collins and DeAndre Ayton, like signing me up for that, but I don't really see the Suns. I don't think the Suns can do this yet. And also, yeah, Jalen Smith was who they drafted with like the 10th pick, right? I believe. I mean, it's not a bad trade for the Suns. It's actually a really good trade. Plus, Tony Snell would work out nicely too, just being like a small forward that like plays basketball. So yeah, Portland Trailblazers. We got Zach Collins, Nazir Little to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Larry Nance Jr. Sure, I like Larry Nance. I feel like he'd be nice on the Portland Trailblazers. That's about all I can say about him. And then Nazir Little gives the Cavaliers like another like 3 to kind of test out. Sacramento Kings. Buddy Hield, Rashawn to the Charlotte Hornets for Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, Cody Zeller. Okay, sure. San Antonio Spurs, Patty Mills to the Wizards for Troy Brown Jr. and Ish Smith. Patty Mills backing up not John Wall. I gotta get used to that, man. Russell Westbrook, guys. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Okay, Toronto Raptors. Some of these trades are just kind of like, whatever. Toronto Raptors, we got Patrick McCaw and the 2021 lottery pick to the Houston Rockets for PJ Tucker. Pretty good. I mean, Patrick McCaw pretty much guarantees you get a ring, so you're kind of giving that away. I also don't know if PJ Tucker's worth a first-round pick, but he's like 37 now or whatever. But it does give them a little something, a little extra grit and grind on their team. They lost a lot with Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol, so it gives them that at least. Utah Jazz, we got Rudy Gobert to Memphis Grizzlies for Jonas Valanciunas, Kyle Anderson at 2021 pick. That's actually a really nice trade. Jonas Valanciunas, very underrated center. Better offensively than Rudy. Obviously not as good defensively, but it does kind of switch things up a little bit. Plus, Rudy Gobert with Jaren Jackson in your front court, like that is going to be like the best defensive front court in the NBA. I actually kind of like it for both sides. Plus, obviously the Jazz are getting some more assets with the Anderson and 2021 pick themselves. So it's not a bad trade. And finally, we got the Wizards with Thomas Bryant, Rui Hachimura, and Jerome Robinson for Miles Turner. It's giving up a little bit too much. I would not want to give Rui Hachimura in this trade, but getting Miles Turner would be hugely important because they do need to get better defensively at the center position. If I could do this and replace Rui with like a first-round pick, I'm doing that. But then at the same time, they do have Davis Bertans already on the team, so it's like they just paid him $80 million. So where does Rui exactly fit in? Because if you want to develop Denny Avdija, then you have him at the 3 spot. So then where does Rui kind of fall in it? So I kind of get it, but I think if I do this trade, I would probably need like a lottery protected first round also with Miles Turner, something like that, man. But yeah, that's all we got, guys, for these 30 trades for every single NBA team. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like. Give me your trade in the comment section below, man. And peace out.